What's up, everybody? This is Straight No Chase with Jesse Mitchell. I am the innovator, the emancipator, the originator, Jesse Mitchell. Delicious. What's up, everybody? This is Straight No Chase with Jesse Mitchell. I am the innovator, the emancipator, the originator, Jesse Mitchell. Today on the show, I have with me the beautiful Miss Luna Ecstasy.
Hey.
Chef extraordinaire, Chef Trelly.
And
of Heart and Soul Restaurant. Where you located at, Trell? Let them know.
Okay, now 4808 Randy Street, Fayetteville, North Carolina, 28311. Pull up, check me out.
Okay, what all y'all sell there? Talk to the people. Let me know what y'all sell at this restaurant.
All type of stuff.
I had the food too. It's slapping too.
Turkey wings, hamburger steak.
Make it slap your mama.
Macaroni and cheese, collard greens, cabbage.
That soul food, that good soul food.
Everything made from scratch. Ain't none of that canned shit. Everything made from scratch, guaranteed. We guarantee to touch your soul. Come by, check us out.
Hey, check that man out. You heard him now. Hey, trust me. I used to have an auto shop next to his business, and hey, he had me getting fat. And if you know me, trust me, I'm little as hell, so ain't nothing fat about me. Trust me.
Okay, now. You know what I mean? And we got the other one coming on Scarborough Road pretty soon, y'all.
Okay, we got a second location coming.
Stay tuned.
Okay.
I mean? 5-star, no less than, guaranteed.
Also, we got this comedy show coming up you got going on there, right? This, what's it called? Silly Saturdays Comedy Show. Okay, it's going to be 6/19/21, the 19th of this month, right? That's this month, right? Yeah, okay. Got to keep my months together now. Come on now.
Yeah, Father's Day weekend, y'all.
Hey, Father's Day weekend, okay. Doors open at 6. Showtime is at 8. Tickets, $30. That includes dinner. You get a meal too now. Hey.
Okay now.
You get to eat lovely too now.
But that real shit now.
Hey, I'm talking about that good old food.
Ain't none of that bullshit, none of that finger food.
Okay. It's $20 at the door, it say, right?
Yeah, it's $20.
Okay, $20 at the door. So y'all might as well gonna pay that $30 up front and get your plate.
Okay.
Get your belly full, get them lips greasy.
Okay.
Hey, okay, yeah. If you want to, for tickets, visit Heart and Soul Restaurant or text 973-392-6045 or call 910-489-8483. DJ Yodo gonna be in the building, my boy. Okay.
Rocking the mic.
Okay. Hey, y'all gotta check that out. It's gonna be a little good event. Y'all got nothing else to do in the city, come on out. Check us out. Check my man out. I'm probably gonna fall through that joint.
Y'all bring them followers out, man. I mean, y'all remember, laughing is how we stay young, man. Look at me.
Absolutely. Absolutely. You know everybody think I'm 15. Today on the show, we're going to get into this women and cosmetic surgery. Now, I'm a little older than some people, you know what I'm saying? I ain't that old yet, I'm only 35, but, you know, it's a lot of, them youngins out here now, so, you know, they make me feel old. So, you know, but in my day, the cosmetic surgery, we knew women was getting the titties done. That's all they really was doing. Yeah. Now, this day it's about the ass. Everybody getting the ass done. Now, they see a lot of more girls are getting it. Now, some girls, let me get my sip on for a second. Cognac. Now, some girls, you know, they want the big ass or whatever, I guess, you know, and I personally, I love a big ass now. Don't get me wrong now, but, you know, I like a natural too, but I'm not opposed to the surgery, you know, but, you know, we got Miss Luna Ecstasy. Yes. She's had the surgery done, and she's going to explain and go through details, the ins and outs of what you females who are maybe interested in it may not know about it, or what you may do know about it, or whatever. So talk to us about it, Luna. Let us know what's going on.
You want me to explain?
Well, first of all, what first made you want to get the surgery? Let's say that. Let's ask that.
I always wanted a big ass.
You always wanted a big ass?
To me, it's just, I don't want to say I wanted it because of social media, but I did always just want the perfect little figure, like slim waist, fat ass.
Okay.
And obviously, I'm going to have to go back for round 2 because it's still not big enough for me.
Okay. So you go back for multiple rounds. So the first time you went,
it's just to get your foundation right. Like the doctor has to do the first round to get the foundation. And then your second round is to fix any errors. And then your third round could be for perfection. But some girls can go for one round and look good, but I was really small. I was only like 115 pounds before I started gaining.
Slim goodies.
Yeah, I was very, very small. And then I wrote my doctor and asked them, like, well, first, before you even get your surgery, you have to talk to a coordinator. And with your coordinator, pretty much he'll let you know, like, if you weigh too much or too less. And they'll tell you, like, tips on how to gain weight or lose weight. So a
certain weight you have to be to before you can get the surgery.
Yeah, because your BMI can't be over 35.
Okay.
Well, for some doctors.
What is the BMI?
Body mass index.
Okay.
And then I had to gain weight. My doctor told me I was way too small. I didn't have any fat. So I was drinking protein shakes, Apetamin, I think it's called, and just a whole bunch of other stuff. So then finally I was accepted. And before you get surgery, what I didn't know was you have to take a lot of labs. Like your blood count has to be right. It's a lot of stuff that people really don't know that goes into actually getting surgery.
It seems like, yeah.
Yeah, so I had to take a lot of pills, medicine, all types of stuff because obviously I was not healthy. And
yeah, it's a lot to go through for a big ass now.
Yeah, it is. And I think people don't really realize like what all goes into plastic surgery. So, and once I started taking all the tests, I had to go get labs weekly to make sure that my blood did not drop. And, well, it's your hemoglobin. And for you to be accepted for surgery, it has to be a 12. At the time, I was like a 9.5.
Okay.
So I had to take a lot of medicine and stuff. And I had to stop smoking. 30 days before your surgery, you cannot do cocaine, pills, cigarettes, nothing.
Damn, no party hardy.
Exactly. And girls, when you get there, you will realize how many girls fail their drug test.
Damn, I got to fuck sober. Damn.
Exactly. So, and you can't drink alcohol.
Oh, God.
Yeah, so it was 30 long days.
Let me sip on that.
Yeah, so when I finally got there, well, before I got there...
So it was a 30-day process, though?
Yeah.
Okay, it took 30 days, okay.
Well, for me, it was longer because my labs were so out of whack.
But that's because you were small, though.
Yeah, that and because I was just very unhealthy.
Okay.
Very, very unhealthy.
Yeah, baby, eating right. Hey.
Exactly. And before you go, you have to, like, pay for your flight. You have to pay for either a hotel or a recovery house, which is what I had to do because I had someone cancel on me the last minute. So the very last minute of surgery, I had to find a recovery house, which is just a house that someone pretty much buys, and girls just go there for surgery. Like, girls can go there just to get their boobs done, lipo, tummy tuck, mommy makeover, BBL.
So you just got tickle bitties and big asses up in the house.
Exactly. So I finally found a good I found a good recovery house last minute and told her, like, told her my situation that everything kind of didn't work out, and she was like, yeah, we'll accept you. So
do they charge y'all for staying there?
Yes.
Okay.
And it's not cheap. Because pretty much they provide everything for you.
But they got doctors and stuff there and stuff, and nurses.
Well, CNAs. They might have one nurse, but everyone's kind of pretty trained to do the job. But there could be some complications because when I went to my surgery, to my recovery house, one of the ladies had a tummy tuck, and I did not realize how bad a tummy tuck was because you really can't lay down because you have to stay hunched over the whole time. So you have to sit in a recliner. And when she first came to the house, I was terrified because she was screaming when she walked in the house. And I was like, oh my God. But the day of my surgery, I was nervous. I went to Jolie Plastic Surgery. And the first day you get there, they have to do a pre-op. And pre-op is you sign a whole bunch of paperwork stating that if anything goes wrong with your surgery, they are not responsible. If you die during the surgery, nobody can sue. So it's very scary. But you pretty much sign all these papers. They get your weight. They take pictures of you naked to show your before and afters. And then, what else do you do on pre-op? And they fit you for your faja, which is like a garment that you wear underneath for you go through stage 1, stage 2, and stage 3 fajas. So it's a lot. But anyway, this
is very interesting. This is very interesting. I'm locked all the way in.
Yeah, so the day of my surgery time was at 5 o'clock in the morning.
Dark 30.
Yeah, so my recovery house took me there. It was ghetto because they had us standing in an alley 5 o'clock in the morning, and they tell you don't wear anything, like you're naked underneath a robe. So I was in an alley 5 o'clock in the morning waiting for them to open the doors, and it was me and another girl. And she was like, "Are you here for surgery?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And we're just terrified. And of course, the day that this happens, there was a robbery across the street, and the police are riding around, and we are literally standing there naked in robes. Banging on the door for them to open.
Hey, that's some shit.
So, anyway, so I finally got to meet my doctor. My doctor was Dr. Bolus.
Okay.
And he was super, super sweet. Like, he's never had any deaths or anything. But he was just telling me, like, you really don't have much fat, but we're going to do the best we can. And I was just like, okay, And it was scary because the anesthesiologist comes in. And she gave me like a, even right now, I still have like a busted vein from it. But,
Hey, ladies, listen up now. Hope y'all listening.
The beauty is pain. So
hey.
She comes in and
it ain't easy being greasy.
Yeah, so she comes in and she's like, okay, we're going to have you do another drug test because some girls do try to do cocaine. The night before, I guess. I don't know.
Not hitting the slopes, the sneeze.
Exactly. So she had me do another drug test. I passed. And she goes, okay, I'm going to she stuck the needle in my arm and she's just like, okay, we're going to walk to the operating room. You're walking around naked in this surgery center, like in front of everybody. But at this point, it's just kind of like, I'm ready to get this over. I've been waiting for this for like almost 3 months. So I walk into the operating room and it is like below 0 degrees in there. It is freezing. And they have you lay on like a table, like a metal table, and they strap you in. So at this point, it was kind of surreal to me, like, oh my God, like this is really happening. Like you're laying on the table, face up, and it's just like, oh my God. So then she goes, okay, when I give you the anesthesia, you're going to feel a huge burn. So I'm laying on the table and she starts squeezing something in my arm. And I'm laying there and I don't feel nothing at first. And she's just like, okay, so tell me your name, tell me your date of birth. And out of nowhere, like I just started going out of conscience. But what was scary was they kept telling me to breathe. But I could hear my heart monitor and it's like beep, beep, beep. And she's like, breathe, breathe. So there's people running over me and they're like pushing my heart. So at this point, I'm like, oh my God, I'm about to fucking die. And my parents are going to be so upset that I came up here to get plastic surgery and I died.
To get your ass done.
So pretty much I get up. So they put something over my face and at this point I'm out. I wake up and it's done. Like everything's done. And I hear girls in the background crying because they sit you in a waiting room. And I hear girls in the background crying and I'm laying there and I'm just like, what is going on? At this point, I get up. And one of the ladies was like, you can't get up yet. Like, you're still like woozy from the anesthesia. And I'm like, did I have the surgery? And she's like, yeah, like. So I get up and my recovery house comes to pick me up. At this point, I could look down and see there's blood everywhere on me. Like my whole robe is drenched in blood. So at this point, I'm just kind of, oh my God, I did it. Like I get back to my recovery house and I lay down for a little bit, but it's uncomfortable because when you first get the surgery, you can't.
Does it feel fat?
You feel swollen everywhere. Like everywhere is swollen, like, and you're just gushing blood, like from all your incision marks. So I lay down when I get to my recovery house, and then everyone is calling my phone, like, "Are you good? Did you make it?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm fine." And like after an hour, I was up and walking, dancing, making TikToks with the recovery house people. Like I felt completely fine. But the thing about Miami is they have a shortage on Percocets.
Oh, God.
Because there's over like 30 surgery centers, so everyone is getting Percocets.
That's real popular now.
Yeah, so at this point, like, they're doing like 50 surgeries a day, like, from different doctors. So in the recovery house I was at, everybody was nice enough.
That paper.
Oh, yeah, it's money. So the lady that I was with, I shared a room with her in my recovery house. She gave me some of hers. But I was terrified to take Percocets because I'm like, I do not want to become addicted or anything. So I took one and it just made me feel really weird. So after that, I just kind of thugged it out. I'm like, I'm going to just be cool with it. And the day after your surgery, first of all, the day of your surgery, you have to sit in your garment, your faja, for 24 hours. And can you imagine how bad you stink? You smell like blood and all types of other stuff. And So the next day they take you back to their surgery center, and pretty much they just check your incisions, make sure you don't get any infections or anything, and just pretty much check to make sure you're good. But you have to get your massages, which is when they press on your stomach to get all the fluid out. And it is very painful, but you just kind of deal with it, because at this point it's just like, whatever, like, I done came this far. And then after that, you go faja shopping for your second faja.
Sound like a lot.
Yeah. And I did not know.
My engineer's not with it.
I did not realize how expensive this would be. First of all, I did not know to catch an Uber in Miami was like $50. Just for me to go literally like 5 minutes up the street. Like, it's ridiculous.
Oh, they taxing.
Yeah, like one guy told me he quit his corporate job to Uber because he makes that much money in Miami.
All day long. Yeah. All day long.
Yeah. So the next day I go faja shopping. The line is literally like 50 girls that just had surgery that are in bloody bathrobes standing outside of this shop because, you know, coronavirus was going on. So you couldn't be in the shop. Only 2 people were allowed to be in the shop. So I have on a robe, and I did not realize how hot Miami was. I was about to pass out. Like, many girls pass out after surgery because you just don't realize, like, your body's just went through this crucial thing. And so you're standing on your feet. I'm swollen. So I pass out in the line. So the people come give me water and everything. And so then I get fitted for my new faja.
Oh, your blood was low.
Yeah, my blood was very low because...
They didn't give you no ice cream?
No. Because my doctor already told me, like, I had a low hemoglobin, like, so I had to keep taking something called Floridex, which is supposed to raise your hemoglobin, but of course I didn't, because after surgery I was just so like over it. I'm like, I don't want to take no more medicine. Like, big mistake. But yeah, that was pretty much like my whole experience. Like, to me it was fun. Like, my recovery house was super cool. Like, I loved them to death.
Okay. You made a lot of new friends.
Yeah, like, everybody was, I just felt I was very comfortable the whole time during the house. I was walking around naked. Like, I did not put on no clothes. Like, some of the girls were just kind of like, girl, if you don't put on some clothes, I'm like, no.
I should have been up in there.
Yeah. And then the thing is, when you first get your surgery, your body is a lot bigger than what it normally is. So my butt was huge when I first got it done. It was huge. But
so you was happy with it?
Yo, yeah, I was ecstatic. And that's the thing.
Swollen.
All doctors tell you, do not fall in love right now because you're just swollen. You're very swollen. So, of course, like, everything went down. That's why I'm going back around to. But,
So, basically, you wouldn't go through all that over again.
Yeah. because honestly, as bad as it sounds, it's really not that bad. And I feel like it's because I recommend people go to a recovery house. Because most girls, what they do, try to do the cheaper route, which is nothing wrong with it.
Note to self, look into getting a recovery house.
Oh, I'm telling you, the girl that did our recovery house, she told us literally that she brought a house, and she told me she's already made all her money back from us. Literally, like, she told me she was driving a Bentley. She had like a Range Rover in her garage. Like, she was, and she doesn't do nothing.
Did she she have like machines or something up in there?
No.
So she's got like rooms and CNAs in there.
Rooms, like, literally, she turned her living room into.
And
like,
she got CNAs in there to just see about your.
Yeah, and we have buttons all over the house, like, in case, like, yeah, like, if you're in the bathroom and you feel like you're about to pass out, you just push a button and it sounds an alarm, and the CNAs will come in.
It's a white lady or a sister?
No, she's a sister.
All right.
I'm telling you, but the girl that
all right,
owns the house,
sister doing it for herself now.
I'm telling you, she was even trying to tell us, like, I'm telling you, like, Miami is the area, like,
it's popping. It's popping.
Even people were starting businesses just renting out Escalades and just transporting girls back and forth. Like, a guy was telling me, like, this is a huge business out here, just renting, like, even a minivan and putting, like, a mattress in the back of the minivan. And he told me he quit. He was able to quit his job and just transport girls to and from surgeries. Because at that point, like, you really have...
I ain't been living right.
You have no choice but to spend your money. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, that's why I tell girls, like, if you're going to get surgery, do not just pay for it. Don't think that your surgery just going to be $5,000. Like, no. Like, you need to bring, like, an extra $3,000 for your faja, for... If you're doing a hotel, like, I know a lot of girls do hotels and bring their friends with them. But to me, I feel like you really don't know how you're going to come out after surgery. Like, I personally was fine, but I know some girls that were in excruciating pain that needed to go to the hospital because something was wrong. So I'm just like, you got to think about that. That's why I would rather be at a recovery house where I got CNAs, and if they see something's wrong, they can go ahead and fix it or at least get me somewhere. But I don't know.
So the price of a new ass is $8,000.
Mine was $4,000, but altogether I probably spent like $8, $9.
That's what I'm saying.
That's for everything.
So if you're looking to get your ass done, you need to have, we would say, at least 10 grand.
Yeah.
I would say that.
Okay, ladies, you need to at least have 10 grand.
Also, a lot of people don't realize that you have to get your clothes altered because you don't have a normal body. Like, you don't have the standard medium-sized body. Like, you might be small up top, and then your ass is a large.
It's huge, yeah.
So now you got to get all your clothes altered. So that's something else.
More money.
About.
More money.
Exactly. So, yeah, I just feel like, to me, it was a really good experience. I feel like just being around a whole bunch of other girls that are going through the same thing I'm going through. We all can relate. We're all in pain. We were all helping each other. With my recovery house, like, they all made us go walk in the morning, like, all together. They fed us. They supplied everything for us. Like, you got to put pads on your incisions because you bleed so much. But I know some recovery houses, it's just, you stay here, but you must bring everything else. Like, so that's something else to look for, like, to make sure that you get a recovery house that's all inclusive. How
many rooms there?
Well, it depends because each bedroom is different. Like, I had a shared room, so my room was $900. But if you wanted your own room, it was probably like $1,200.
For what? A day, a week? What's that for? A month?
That was for 3 days for me. But some girls stay 2 weeks. And then if you want a partner to come with you, you both have to pay. And then
I think I'm getting lightheaded.
And then the thing is, I'm just like,
whoa.
It was crazy because the lady's house that I stayed at, she told me she was like, she get food stamps. So they supplied us with unlimited snacks, drinks, everything. Like, everything was like, and then she got bulk stuff like from Sam's. So to me, I'm like, dang, you are like a smart businesswoman. Like, and then, I mean, she
charged y'all from the stuff she got from Sam's? So she just gave it there?
That was included in the price.
Okay.
But but the thing is, she has her own room in the house, so she's still.
Oh, she was there too?
Yeah.
Okay.
But she has nothing to do with the operation. She just is
chilling,
providing this house for people.
Yeah.
Like,
she is there.
Yeah, like every inch of this whole house was put into a room. Like, the living room, she put curtains up around it, put two beds in there. Okay, I'm gonna make each one of these beds $800. If you wanted to go upstairs and be more like, if you just wanted to be by yourself, that was probably $1,200. If you wanted to bring your husband and then get like the suite, I think that was like $2,000 a night.
That's sweet.
Yeah, and there was girls that were buying it. And I'm like, dang, girl, like,
scheduling trip to Miami.
Yeah.
Look at property.
And then she brought a van, which included the transportation for us, but it only included post-op, pre-op, and that's it. Like, but then she hired a massage therapist for us. That is also very expensive. The massages are.
Oh, you got to pay for them.
Oh yeah, that's
those aren't offered.
Included. No, she just provides the house. That's it.
How much are the massages?
Like $100 per massage.
And you have to have them.
Well, some doctors don't recommend them. My doctor did, and they recommend 5. So that's $500 right there. And it depends on what massage therapist you go to. Because some girls are charging like $1,200. Like, so that's something else to consider.
So this is a $1 billion industry, people.
Oh yeah, like Miami, like, and to me it was just so normal. Like, even when I had to get an Uber to go to, because she doesn't provide transportation to everything, just for your surgery, and pretty much that's it. Anything else, like if you want to go get a FAA, no, you have to get an Uber to do that. And
you just said something I was just about to respond to. What did you just say? You just said something. The last, what you just said? Repeat what you just said before that. No, before that, she just said something I was going to ask her about that, about the surgery.
Dang,
I don't know. Anyway.
But yeah, like, overall, I feel like I had a really good experience. It wasn't as bad as some people make it seem, but, you know, everyone has different experiences. I would definitely go back. I would definitely go back to the recovery house I went to. They were amazing.
So how long, with the surgery and the recovery, how long did that take?
About 3 weeks.
So you were in Miami for 3 weeks?
No, I was only in Miami for 3 days, which is not recommended at all.
You supposed to stay longer?
My doctor recommended me staying 5 days. But I was fine. I told you, my day of surgery, I was up dancing. Because I was so happy. Like, I think everyone kept telling me, like, I think it's...
I got ass now.
Yeah, you see me on Facebook. I'm like, yo, I finally got an ass. Like, so I was up dancing. So I was just like, I'm going to go home. The plane ride is very uncomfortable.
That's what I was going to talk to you about. That's what I want. Okay, people. I knew it was something.
First of all, I was embarrassed because I brought all clothes that were a size small. I did not really think it through.
So you busted out, huh?
Yeah, I had on a Fashion Nova outfit, and literally, like, my pants turned into hot waters because the pants wouldn't go over my butt. So I was in the airport, and everybody was staring at me. But you see so many girls in the airport.
Look at that girl with the big old butt.
Yeah, like, you see so many people in the airport in Miami International that just had surgery. We're in wheelchairs. Like, it's so embarrassing. But I was, like, standing in line at one of the things, and I could just hear these guys behind me, like, oh, my God, like, look at her butt.
Oh, God, it's so fat.
Yeah, I was just like, oh, my God. Like, so I was embarrassed. And then when you're at the airport, you can't sit on your butt. So I was bending down on my knees in a chair, and, like, everybody was staring at me, like, what is wrong with this girl? Like, and then when you get on the plane, they make you sit down. Like, you have to sit in order for...
the plane take off.
To take off. That's it, though. But... they have something called...
But you say you can't sit down now.
But you sit on something called a BBO pillow, which is something else you have to buy.
So how long can you go without sitting down? How long are you supposed to go before you're able to sit down?
3 weeks, like, till you...
So you gotta literally, like, stand up and sleep on your stomach for 3 weeks?
Yes. Which was the hardest part to me.
I was about to say, how does that work?
Sleeping on my stomach, I wasn't accustomed to it, like... And when you first get your butt done, if you roll to your sides... it's weird. It feels weird because it's like...
That's your lopsided.
Yeah, like even sometimes, like, I would just be feeling on myself. Like, it just felt unreal. Like, you could really feel fat, like, on your stomach. I mean, on your butt. Like, you could just feel the fat. Like, it was just lumpy. Like, and I was just terrified. Like, oh, my God, my butt is going to be like this. But it's just settling is what it is.
So does it stay hard or it gets soft?
It stays hard for, like, 3 weeks. Like, until it finally, like, it drops. Like, your butt will kind of, like... Like, you would just feel it, like, and it's like, okay, like, and it start jiggling. Because when I first got my butt done, it was hard as a rock. Literally, like, it's this table, like, this is how my butt felt. And I was just like,
beating it up.
Yeah, I'm like, oh my God.
Speed bagging it.
But yeah, like, the plane ride was cool because after the plane takes off, they let you walk around because blood clots. But
so they understood the TikTok. They already knew what it was.
Oh, yeah. Like, the ladies on the plane, she was like, we see this every day. Like, flying out of Miami, we see so many girls that get...
So, that's what I was going to ask you, too. So, Miami is just the spot. That's why you went to Miami? That's where it's happening at?
Yeah. Well, I wanted to go to the DR, but I was scared to go, like, out of country.
So, are those the only two places they're doing it? Really, is Miami and the Dominican Republic?
No, they have a surgery center here in Fayetteville.
Oh, shit.
But I wouldn't recommend it because they're not specialized in it, you know? Like, people the daughters in Miami, they do this every day. Like,
note to self, look for recovery house in Fayetteville.
So yeah, but in the DR, you get better results because they can take out more fat than the U.S. Like, here, I think they can only take out 5.
Oh, so they have a certain amount they only can take out? Oh, shit, they got it regulated.
That's shit. Go back for, like, round 2s because they can't take out that much fat because it's dangerous. But if you go to the DR...
they'll kill you.
I'm not gonna say that.
They don't give a damn. Fuck them.
It is more.
If you're gonna pay for it,
it's more risk when you go to, like, other places. Like, I know my friend went to Mexico, and I mean, she has no fat whatsoever. Like, skeleton. Like, they sucked her dry, literally. But now she doesn't have to go back for round 2 because they kind of did everything in round 1. Whereas me, I went to Miami, and they can only take out.
So you gotta go back.
I mean, I don't have to, but I want to.
You want to?
Yeah, I want to.
So when you going back?
Huh?
When you going back?
They recommend that you wait a year till you fully heal. Like, even now, like, I don't know what's going on, but I can't feel my stomach or my back. So I don't know, like, it's kind of scary, but I'm just like, whatever. Like,
kind of scary.
Yeah.
Just a little bit, that's all.
But I just be telling myself.
But I'm jiggling, baby. Yeah. Go ahead, baby.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but I'm just like, whatever. Like, it's cool. But yeah, I definitely want to go back. But yeah, the plane ride back was cool. Everybody was asking me questions on the plane, so it was just kind of like, okay, cool. But Yeah, then just getting back to normal day life, like.
Okay, so are you getting the results that you wanted from it?
Yes and no.
Are you getting the feedback?
Oh, yes. And it's negative and positive.
Negative and positive. You know, everybody gonna have an opinion now. You know, like, we all got opinions. Like assholes, they all stink. You know that?
Yeah, like, when I first got back to my job, that was, like, the worst place ever. Because everybody was just like, why would you do that? Like, you could have spent that money on something else. But I'm just like, you know, it's something that I wanted. Like,
yeah, it's my, if I want to spend my money on what I want, hey.
Yeah, like, and then, like I said, when you first get your surgery done, you're very big. So some people are just like, you know, it looks kind of crazy, like your butt is too big for your body. Because that was my scare was I didn't want to look like an ant, you know, like I didn't want a huge butt and little teeny legs. But, you know, I was like, I do want something, like I want to, you know, I want some curves, you know?
Hey.
So,
36, 24, 36.
Yeah, like, and then it was another frustrating thing. My family wasn't supportive of it at all. Like, a week before I went, like,
okay, my
parents were just like, you know, I think you should cancel because it is, like, the worst surgery out of anything. Because,
you know, they love you. They want it to happen to you.
Yeah, because they're lipoing your stomach, your bra line, your back, and then they're placing the fat back into your butt. So it's like 2 surgeries in one. So
you was determined for this ass.
Oh.
Everybody was against it. Fuck it. People dying. I don't give a damn.
Yeah, and it was
I wanted fat.
It was just pissing me off because people were just like telling me like, you know, I don't think you should do it. But I'm just like, you know, the thing with surgery is it's not something that you just, well, with my surgery center, I went to Jolie's. You have to pay all your money 2 weeks before. Like, and there's no refunds. Like, if you decide, hey,
I've committed now.
Yeah, like if you decide, hey, I don't want this no more, you don't get your money.
Thanks for the donation.
So it was frustrating to hear people that were close to me
speaking negative,
saying like, you know, I don't think you should get this. I'm like,
are you gonna refund me?
Yeah, I'm just like, what do y'all want me to do? Like, this is something I want to do. But like you said, like my parents were concerned. Like, you know, we don't want you to die, you know.
Yeah.
And then they were pissed because I had a friend that
especially when you're already a pretty girl.
Yeah. And I had a friend that I paid for everything for her to come with me.
Okay.
And just some stuff happened pretty much with it where she ended up telling me last minute. Actually, she ended up telling me 2 days before, like, hey, I can't make it. So I had paid for everything for her. Like, I paid for us the hotel, the rentals, everything. Like,
what?
But yeah, so my parents were really pissed off. Like, you know, like, we don't want you going down there by yourself.
Are you and her still friends? I wouldn't think so. Yeah. What kind of shit is that?
But yeah,
and I'm going for major surgery too. Yeah. Be like, come on, I confided in you. Rock with me. Come on now.
Okay, no.
You gotta do better than that now. Come on now.
Yeah. So I lost some money behind that, but it's okay. But yeah. So I went by myself. So like a lot of my family members were mad about it. Like, and they definitely voiced their opinion on it.
You're definitely a trooper. I tell you that.
Yeah. So
a super trooper. I give that up top. Yeah.
But my thing is, I don't understand why people have such negative things to say about surgery when...
Well, I think people feel like that you're doing that for men. Or you're doing that to... not to make yourself happy. You should be you're not happy with yourself, so you're getting something that you don't have. You're risking your life for something you don't have to risk your life for. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? But, like I said, I feel like, you know what I mean, hey, if it's your money, if you want a big ass, then you can get one. Get one.
And see, that's how I feel. And I feel like if somebody...
I like some fat ass myself.
If someone's teeth are messed up, it's okay for someone to say, go get braces. If someone has acne or something, it's okay to say, you know, go to a dermatologist. But once it's something about enhancing yourself, like as in body, it's just like completely frowned upon. Like, I've even had people at my job, like supervisors, completely just like disgusted. Like, I don't believe you would do that. And I'm just like what? Like, you know, and then I feel like some guys that at my job, like, I would just be irritated one day, like, and just not talk to them. And they would just be like, oh, she got her body done now. She thinks she all that. She thinks she's too good to talk to somebody. And I'm just like...
How's she feeling herself? Feeling herself.
Yeah, feeling herself. I can't just have a bad day. Like, you know, and then the thing is, after surgery, you have to wear boards and foams to really compress your stomach back down because you're, like I said, you're swollen.
Bloated, yeah.
So, like, some days I would just be frustrated. Like, I'm like, first of all, it's
uncomfortable.
It's hot in this building. I have on this top, tight faja, and I got boards and foams in. Like, I just don't feel like talking. So, after me and my friend from my job both got a surgery, and now like 5 more girls are going to go get surgery. So now it's just kind of like, I feel like, you know, some of the guys in the job are just kind of like, you know, I feel like now y'all got these girls thinking that it's okay to go get surgery because we went and got it and came back to work, and it's just like, y'all look good. Well, some people said we did look good. So now a lot of girls that
I agree with them.
Yeah, like a lot of girls that never spoke to me were just kind of like, I really want to go get surgery now. And I'm like, well, do it. Like, who cares what people think? You know, like, if it makes you happy, I feel like that's what matters at the end of the day. Like,
in life, that's what matters, to make you happy.
Exactly.
Everybody gonna have an opinion. Everybody gonna have something to say.
Exactly. So that was just kind of like, the hardest part is just dealing with all the negative opinions of people, like, with surgery, I guess.
Well, I mean, you know, I know a lot of girls, they do it supposedly to catch them a baller. You know, when like the Instagram models and all that stuff, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, hell, if you in a big-ass mansion driving Bentleys and shit, y'all can think what y'all want to think, personally.
Okay.
But I feel like, I know girls that have had their bodies done that they don't have a personality. And that's why I'm like, you know, like, yes, I feel like
Not just
I like having a nice body, but it's more than just a body. Like,
yeah. You got to be able to talk about something now.
Yeah, like, a pretty face is just, that's not enough, like,
nah.
At all. Like, you know, I know some
Not
girls,
for me, anyway.
Yeah, like, I know some
Unless I just want to lay that wood to you.
Yeah, exactly. That's another thing that comes with plastic surgery. People just want to see what it's like, you know?
Oh, yeah. You definitely want to taste.
Exactly. So.
Oh yeah. Trey, how you feel about it? The cosmetic surgery. Like I said, I don't mind it, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, hey.
You know,
the fatter the better to me. Shit.
I'm all about natural though. I ain't gonna.
You like them natural?
You know, I ain't gonna flex. You know.
That's how you like them.
I mean, you know, no disrespect.
I feel like everyone has an opinion.
You know, I like it natural. You know, I done seen on video what can happen with them if.
You saying when stuff go bad later on, but if you hitting it, what's the difference in the natural and the fake? If you hit when we fucking,
because the fake one can pop on you, right?
I ain't never heard that. I never heard no ass popping on.
I never seen no ass.
Well, that's implant.
Why y'all having sex?
Implant.
Okay, so I ain't know the difference.
See, I have
this that's what I said. They have the BBLs and they have the fat. So is the BBL and the fat transfer the same thing? Or
Yeah,
that's
the same thing. And then you can get.
So that's Brazilian butt lift.
Yeah, Brazilian butt lift.
Okay, so that's where they take the fat out of your stomach and put it in your ass. Okay, yeah. So see, so that's implants.
Implants, or you can get injections.
So implants is like something that's not from you. That's something else they just putting in your ass.
That's just like boob implants, like
silicone.
Okay.
So yeah, that's different. See, the way they getting it is they get taking it out. That's why their stomach be flat. Because they take the stomach out, the fat out their stomach when they have all that shit hanging over. Dunlap, when they have Dunlap syndrome. Okay. When they belly Dunlapped over. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So they take that and they put it in that ass, and they come back and they fat to death. And now, like she said, they got the stank walk.
Okay.
Yeah.
But like I said, I'm all for the natural though. You know. Shout out to
it was
my
a time I was like, I was biased to just natural too, but hey, you got, everybody getting it now and it looks good.
Like I say,
and it looks good too. I like it a lot.
We was in Miami, you know what I mean? We just came back from Miami, so
I'm an ass man.
Going on calendars, that's all we seen was that, you know what I mean? So I know what time it is, but
now you're talking my language.
Like I say, but I'm just a fan of
I respect it.
That's all. You know.
Well, ladies, hey, she gave it all to you. She gave you the ins and the outs, the nooks, the crannies, the potatoes, the meat. If you want your ass done, you know what you got to go through. You better have that paper right, and you better be dedicated to
that pain.
This ain't no part-time commitment. I tell you that.
Oh God, no.
She braver than me, because I don't know if I could have did it.
Ain't going through round 2.
Hey, what? And got to have more. Got to have more.
I gotta gain more weight.
So what do you do to gain weight? Just you take protein?
I take something called a vitamin.
Okay.
And it's just
you said that earlier. That's right.
What it's supposed to do is supposed to make you eat like crazy and then go to sleep.
Well, ladies, like I said, price of a new ass, $8,000. The number of the men that would lust after you, priceless. All right, well, next up here, we're going to talk about this Monique situation. Well, matter of fact, we're going to take a word from one of our sponsors right now. We're going to pay a little bills right now. We're going to get back to you in a second.
Not often I let hands touch me, but when I do, I'm touched by me. And that's straight, no chase.
This episode of Straight No Chase was brought to you in part by Touched by Me Massage Therapy. To book your appointment, dial 910-359-2873. It's your time to relax.
All right, people, welcome back. Straight No Chase, baby. We back. Next up, we're going to talk about this Monique situation. If everybody don't know, if you're not familiar, the comedian Monique, the most decorated comedian, as she said. Shout out Monique. She made some comments here lately about the ladies, the females, coming outside with a Jiffy Pop thing on their head. Now, if you're not familiar with what that is, back in the day, we used to cook our popcorn on the stove, and it would swell up with Jiffy Pop. So that's what I call the bonnets, the Jiffy Pop thing, you know. So she was talking about these ladies coming out in the mall and all out in public with the bonnet on and the scarves on and all that. And personally, you know, Monique come from a place of love. You know, she said she came as auntie. She's like, you know, I ain't judging nobody, but I'm just saying, you know, that we got to stop doing that. We got to come out and look presentable. And one thing I was always taught as a young woman, mama always taught me, especially as a young black man, you got to always be presentable. You don't ever want to come out and now you don't know who you're going to run into, who you're going to see when you go out in public. So anytime you step out, you want to look like you somebody that you got something about yourself. So she instilled that in me early. So I understood that, you know. So maybe some people don't go by that or whatever. Maybe some people feel like that's fine, you know. But, I mean, personally, I don't like to see it, women out with that stuff on their head, you know. But, I mean, to each his own. They feel like that's how they want to run out. That's cool. They want to wrap up. They want to go out. They man ain't out there or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But they've been jumping down Monique's throat about it. Everybody been having an opinion about, oh, da-da-da-da, she shouldn't have said that. And that she always got an opinion that she's saying this. And I'm like, she ain't come at nobody. She wasn't like, you know, she was just like, that. Let's have some more pride in ourselves, sister. Like, come on, why we out here? She walking through the airport and all she's seeing is black girls with bonnets and scarves and stuff on. Mm. So, y'all talk to me. How y'all feel about that?
Like you said, man, like, you gotta respect yourself, man. You know what I mean? Before you go to public, please respect yourself.
So, if you saw a girl out with a bonnet on her head, would you holler? Are you looking to holler?
No. You ain't got respect for yourself.
Okay. So, you say she LB, she low budget. You already know that from the rip.
Basically, you know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah, if you don't respect for yourself, how can I even respect you?
Yeah, ladies, he made a point, and they made a good point. Lona, how you feel about it? You a lady, you a female.
Personally,
yeah. I see you get the 30 inches, and you get the wig.
I'm say, if I'm at the airport, I am wearing whatever. I do not care. I'm not trying to be seen. I understand the whole.
The airport is one of the most seen places in America.
The thing is, I'm just trying to get to one destination to the next. I'm not trying to meet the love of my life in the airport at all. I will wear a bonnet. I'll wear my PJs in there because I'm just trying to be comfortable on my flight.
So wherever you in Atlanta, you running to Tyler Perry in the airport. Now you looking like a mess. He could have booked you for a movie.
Anything. A dance video.
If a bonnet determines me as a person, then I want meant for him.
Yeah,
I want meant for him then.
Well, that said, people are saying that says a lot about you.
Yeah.
The fact that you'll come out like that and you don't care that you came out like that. Like, I don't give a damn.
I don't care because I just feel like sometimes As a woman, sometimes doing your hair is just a lot. Like, especially if you're about to be late to a flight. Like, let me just throw this bonnet on. I feel like, what is the difference between a bonnet and a hat? Like, it's still something covering your hair.
It don't look like a damn Jiffy Pop thing. That's what the difference is. A hat.
No.
What do you mean?
No,
there's a big difference in a bonnet. That old.
I feel like I was going to Cross Creek Mall.
I don't even want to give you the D when you wear that shit to bed.
Okay.
God damn it.
Okay, so
take that bullshit off so I can sling this wood.
Case, why do you go in here now then instead of the hat on your head then?
Because
great question.
Okay. Because I'm dressed up right now. I wouldn't wear a bonnet right now if I had, but if I'm just waking up and just wash my face like
and run into the store, you throw the bonnet on.
Throw a bonnet on real quick. Like, I know nobody's gonna want to talk to me. That's kind of the point. I don't want nobody to talk to me.
You don't want to be bothered.
Something real fast. Like, I don't need nobody in my face. I'm about to go in here, grab this, and go. Like, that's just my personal opinion.
But that's how you might miss your blessing that way though.
Hey.
No, he's gonna
miss them blessings, girl.
By judging me for a bonnet, he's gonna miss his blessing.
Yeah. I guess it can go both ways. Hey,
I guess
the blessings can't be missed either way.
Okay.
All right, next up, we're going to talk about these essential workers. They feeling like through the COVID pandemic, they got the short end of the stick. They got fucked. That's what I'm hearing on. I seen a couple posters on Facebook, social media. A couple people I've been talking to. They feel like people that are unemployed. They've been sitting home like a fat rat, living the life of Riley, starring them as Riley, and getting all this paper. The essential workers said they've been going to work every day and they ain't never gave them nothing.
I can't agree.
They ain't got nothing. So I got 2 essential workers in the building with me tonight.
I can agree.
So we're gonna talk to them and see what they got. What y'all think? So talk to me.
I'm gonna let
We always do with the ladies. We're gonna talk to the ladies first.
I personally feel like I got screwed over because I got some friends, and it's nothing against them, but they are making almost as much as me, if not more, off of unemployment, off of a lot of other assistant programs, and I'm like,
at the house.
Yeah, just sitting at the house doing nothing.
Did they get the PPP?
Yes.
Some of them,
not
people.
everybody.
Some of them got it though.
Yeah, but I'm just kind of like, dang, here I am, and I work at the post office. I'm like, they're considering this essential, but I'm like, what are we supposed to get? Like, I heard at one point we were supposed to get hazardous pay. Never seen it. I'm just like. At what point does the essential workers just not count for anything? When we're still getting up, going to work to make sure people are still getting products or food or whatever the case is. Like, how is that fair that somebody is sitting on their butt all day? They're getting pretty much
playing Call of Duty, getting paid.
Yeah, they're getting praised for it. But here I am getting up, going to work, and it's just like, well, I mean, you're doing your job.
You didn't get the stimulus?
Yes, but everybody got
they
that.
They got stimulus too.
Yeah, but everybody got that.
Everybody got that though, like
including them.
Like, I was excited when I heard that we were getting hazardous pay. I'm like, okay, I don't mind.
Yeah.
But at one point, I'm like, I might just quit because this ain't fair at this point. Like
I say, I agree. You know what I mean? Because some of the fact is, I bust my ass every day. You know what I mean? So it's hard to even find people to work. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, that's another we talked about. I talked about that a couple episodes ago.
It's hard to find people to work whenever they giving you this amount of money. That's why you seeing places right now like McDonald's, for instance, they giving people $500 sign-on bonuses just to come work. Mm-hmm. That's for giving you the sign-on just to come work. Plus they giving you hourly.
Not McDonald's. I'm loving it.
You feel me? So it's things that I feel like that's misconstrued by it, know what I mean? And we got robbed by it, know what I mean? But it's the government, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. That's another discussion. We ain't gonna get into that. The government and their shenanigans.
You know what I'm saying? You feel me? So.
Yeah, like I said, I've been hearing a lot of people say that, they got fucked all the way around and with no Vaseline. That's when it hurts.
But the thing is, if you give the government the power to feed you, you give them the power to starve you.
Hey, you heard her?
PPP, y'all stand for poor people problem.
Come on now. Like I said, I've been saying all that, black owned. We got to get our own.
If you ain't got no legit business, man, leave that shit alone. Poor people problems, man.
If we don't take care of us, who will? And I'm going to go ahead and shoot for one of our sponsors on this one. Out on that.
Oh my God, this is the best cookie I've ever had, yo.
Girl, you must be crazy.
Oh my, that's actually the name of the company, Crazy Cookies. Try one. It's good, right?
Man, hey, I don't know what you've been doing or how you've been living, but if you ain't had one of these crazy cookies, you ain't been living right. Ass straight, no chase. Delicious.
This episode of Straight No Chase was sponsored in part by Crazy Cookies. To get your crazy cookies, dial 910-747-4148 or email us at crazycookies910@gmail.com.
Welcome back, everybody. We back. I wasn't going to talk about this, but my partner brought it up, so we're gonna talk about it for a second. My Lakers, they went out like just got a little out of hand last night. So I mean, it's one of those years though, man. We, when you got bums on the team, starters scoring as many points as I'm scoring at the house. And my plus minus is better because I ain't even playing. So I ain't gonna say I'm done with my Lakers. 'Cause I love my Lakers, but
man, you can't be done.
I want everybody going. If they name it LeBron James, Anthony Davis, I want them going. I want them out.
Mm.
Y'all got anything to say about that?
That's the squad, man. Love them to death. LA, baby. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. We bleed purple and gold over here, baby. We'll be back.
You know what I mean?
We'll be back.
We was injured this year.
We're going to get back around at you.
We back. And I mean, a healthy LeBron, a healthy AD, we back in the game, baby.
Oh, yeah. We be back. We got to retool. Schroeder, I want your ass going. I ain't going to lie. I want you running. I want you running like your hairline running from you. I want you gone. I want you gone, Schroeder.
Yeah, all right. But if he asking for more money, his ass dead.
Talking about 100 mil, boy. Stop. Talking about 100 mil, man.
Bradley Beal.
We need you, Brad. Oh, Dame. I want Dame. Dame, come on. Get up out Portland. I want to do no. Get rid of Portland. Leave them boys out there. Come on to LA. Sunshine, Venice Beach. Get all that up in you. Come on down.
I don't think I know money for Dame.
I want every trade. Get rid of everybody.
Yeah.
I don't care who they want. Bye. Man, cut Kuzma. Get him out.
Pay that nigga all that money for nothing, man. We should have kept my dog, Brandon Ingram.
Absolutely. Straight out of Kinston, baby. North Carolina, baby.
Duke, baby. Shout out to Duke.
Absolutely. Coach K retiring, baby. We're going to introduce a new segment today called Uncle Jesse's Story Time. Because, I get a lot of crazy stuff happen to me. A lot of people contact me and be telling me these crazy stories. So now I'm going to start telling them, you know what I'm saying? So viewers, fans, if y'all have crazy stuff happen in your inboxes, hit us up, send them to me, you know what I mean? And I'll pick, and each episode, we're going to have Uncle Jesse's Story Time, and I'm going to tell it. And we're going to discuss it on the panel, and we're going to see what the people think. So today, female told me a story about a party she went to. Now, she went to a pool party this last weekend. Okay. It was in North Carolina. She went to a pool party. So she's got a couple kids. So, she's just really getting out of a marriage and stuff. So she's looking to have a little fun,
Okay.
Have a little fun in the sun,
Check a tail feather.
The monkey's a little hot,
Okay.
So, So she wants to sling the monkey a little bit. But ain't nothing wrong with it. We grown, you've been locked down, you out now. Hey, live your life, girl,
Thing, man.
So she goes to this party, she having a good old time. A lot of people there, it's deep, She said she looking good, she's on, they feeling her. So she got a lot of suitors, a lot of guys, got a lot of gentlemen callers are getting at her, So she said she had a few options, she had about 3 or 4 options in there. A couple guys she's seeing that's okay, they potential. Her and this one guy end up conversing. She been drinking, they've been drinking. So she's like, they talking, and during the conversation, he asked her for her keys. Like, give me your keys. So I don't know if he thought he was being clever, like, you drunk up or whatever, let me get your keys, or whatever, trying to be. So she was like, she looked at him like, well, you give me your keys. And he hands her his keys. So now she walking around the party with his keys and her keys, and she thought that was cute though. She said, because she felt like he got to see her before he leave. So she felt like that was kind of cute.
Okay.
Okay.
So, hey, to each his own. I wouldn't try that move, because you ain't getting the keys to the Benzo. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Nah, that ain't happening. So I would have been just dishing the keys out. Nah, that ain't happening. But hey, to each his own. This is his move now. Hey,
okay.
But obviously it worked because she said she was feeling it. Okay. So they going throughout the party throughout the night. She ends up actually going outside with another guy, and she's like, they get riding by the car. They going at it like animals. About to get it in damn near outside by the car.
Okay.
But she like, nah, I ain't gonna do it like that. Yeah, she like, I ain't gonna do it like that just out here in the car though. Nah, I ain't gonna do it like that. So. Alright, well, whatever. So I guess she goes back and they go back inside. So night ends up ending. She gets back with old buddy with the keys. So he like, alright, well, we're gonna dip out and do the thing, whatever. She ready to go get slung. She ready to go get that thing marinated. That's what she ready to go do.
No.
She ready, I'm drunk up, I done came out, we done party. I'm ready to go get it in. So she's like, they leave out there at the spot and they had a house party. So they leave out the house, they get over there to the car. She's like, it's him and his homegirls with him. So she looking like, what's going on here? I could be fucking both of y'all? Or is she trying to fuck me? Like, what's happening here? What's going on? And old girl's like, nah, I ain't trying to fuck you, but I'm probably just gonna watch. So I guess it's that type of party. All those old girls like, well, I ain't really signed up for all that. That ain't really, I'm just trying to get it in, you know what I'm saying? And whatever, I ain't really trying to do all that. Like, yeah, nah, I'm cool. So buddy like, well, nah, I'll just take you in my whip. Come on. All right, which is what you should have did from the jump. I don't know why we were involving other people or whatever. Okay, cool. She's like, they get to his car. He smokes weed, so it's weed guts and roaches all over his car. His car's dirty as hell. Okay. And she's like, he was fresh at the party, so she didn't expect that. Okay. So they get in the car, and She's like, he must have thought she was a young girl because he's like, we going to Myrtle Beach. So she looking like, what you talking about Myrtle Beach? Like, I'm trying to get slung and go to bed. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get this thing here and going to sleep. And he like, well, we can ride out to Myrtle Beach. All right, boom. So they rides 2 hours to Myrtle Beach. Right. So they get to Myrtle Beach. She's like, she dozing in and out. You know what I mean? Drink tolerance is coming down. You know, and all guys, if you don't know, if you about to get some butt at night time after the club, if the sun comes up, you're not getting no butt. It's over. You better get it before the sun come up. Because if the sun come up, your ass is grass.
Like you are getting good.
I'm telling you.
I've never heard of that.
What do you mean? When the sun comes up, you drink, like you said, you lick it and wore off.
I want it.
Now you lick it and wore off. You thinking a little clearer now. You might be thinking a little different now. Nah, I got to get that thing while it's hot.
Okay.
Hell nah. So, hey, the sun will not catch me. I'm in it. You hear me? So, oh God. So, yeah, that one hit me right there. So, okay, where I'm at now. Let me lose track. That's getting good now. So they on the way to Myrtle Beach. Mm-hmm. So they gets to Myrtle Beach. She's like, I guess she drunk, so I guess it's late too now. It's like 3, 4 now. You know, they left the house party or whatever. So it's about, we say, between 2 and 4. Okay. She's like, she wake up, they pull up to some house, or they pull into a neighborhood. She's like, she don't know if this is an Airbnb, this is his people's house, what the hell going on? So they pull up to this house. Huh?
Red flag.
Okay. They pull up to this house, he like, okay, this is my people, we good or whatever. So they go in the house. She's like, when she come in the house, it's 2 dudes sleeping on the couch. Just one dude on the couch here, one dude over there on the couch sleep. So he taps one dude on the shoulder, she said, and he got up. She sat down like the chair over there, she said. So he taps one dude on the shoulder, he gets up. So she's sitting there, and she like, so like, what's up? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, where your room at? He points right there to the spot on the couch where the boy just got up from. So she looking like, what? Other dude over the couch still asleep. She like, nigga, I ain't about to get in here right here. What you talking about? Like, what? So he's like, well, we can go in the room and do the hanky-panky.
Hanky-panky.
This is the words he used specifically now. We can go in the room and use hanky-panky, but that's the kids' room, so when they come back, we got to get back, get out, and come back out here and sleep on the couch.
What?
Yeah, I can't make it. That's what she's telling me. That's what she told me.
Sure? That's the story.
Verbatim, this is what she's telling me. Now, hold up now, get about it. I ain't doing now. Hanky-panky. You know what I'm saying? In the kids' room. Mind you, she said he's 40.
No, that's disrespectful.
She said he's 40, mind you now. She's in her 30s. She's 30, 32 or something like that.
Grown-ass man talking about hanky-panky.
In the kids' room.
In the kids' room? 40 years old?
Oh, yeah, so... She's like, ain't with it. Man, fuck this. I don't know what you're talking about. I ain't with it. You know what I mean? Da-da-da. All right, well, fine. Then we go to my house. So now they drive us back to Fayetteville.
Okay.
Oh, man. 2 hours.
They drive us back to Fayetteville.
About 5, 6 o'clock.
So they get, it's about 5. Like I said, the sun's catching
I was
it.
going to say, wait a minute.
So they get back to Fayetteville. Like I said, she drunk and wore off. She's irritated now. She like, man, I just want to go to bed.
No, I already went home.
I just want to go to bed. Her car is in Lumberton. She left her car at the pool party in Lumberton.
So who else is going to?
They're at his house. They're at his house.
So why?
This is his house.
So why didn't he go to his house to start with? Why had we going to Lumberton? Well,
that's the $1 million question. And that's what she wanted to do. She like, I want to go get fucked.
He was trying to run the train.
He called himself trying to impress her. He thought, it's Memorial Day. So I'm going to shoot you. We're going to shoot the Myrtle Beach right now. You know what I mean? But she like, I'm in my 30s. I ain't no 20-year-old. I ain't impressed by that. I was just at Myrtle Beach last week with my kids.
I fuck with Myrtle Beach.
Yeah, I'm trying to get slung. Take me to the house.
To take her to Myrtle Beach is impressive.
If you 19 or 20 during bike with, yeah.
What?
Young.
Yeah, if you young, if you 20 or 21 and he's gonna shoot you the bike week at the spirit of the moment like that, it might be geek.
Nowadays, goddamn, you gotta go to Jamaica.
I'm just saying. That's the only thing I can think. You know, my engineer said that she's home and she said that's never impressive.
It was never impressive.
Well, I don't know why I don't know why he didn't put the wood in.
Young.
What you about to say? Talk to me.
I guess I just wasn't impressed by that when I was 18.
Are we paused?
No, we're Tiffy. This is live, baby. You can talk. What's up? Say it.
No, I was just saying, like...
It's straight no chase, baby.
So you drove me all the way to South Carolina.
Uh-huh.
to sleep, to F you on the couch.
Apparently.
And then when you realized that I wasn't impressed by that, you took me back to Fairfield?
She was like, she wanted to go. So he was like, we'll go to my house. So instead of him taking her car.
Said, why didn't we go the first time?
Exactly. But you got, well, I get, what I'm thinking is, well, okay.
I want to hear the rest of the
what
story.
I'm thinking is, his people probably had a spot that was probably down there, and he probably was going to go down there anyway. He probably felt like, well, I shoot her down here, and then she would think I'm doing something big, because we got a spot down here or whatever. Maybe that's what I'm thinking.
So basically, it was an Airbnb.
That's what I'm thinking. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So they shot. He probably like, you know what I mean? I shoot down here. I'm going down here and chill anyway, so I take her with me, and we'll just chill. And ended up, she was not with it because apparently he didn't put any money in the Airbnb because he didn't even have a room. So you couldn't have put no cheese in on it.
Okay.
You dig what I'm saying?
Okay. He had a couch.
Come on, bro. Now, I know you a long time, Trey.
Okay.
A long time. Now, we go back 20, 25 years probably.
Okay, now.
And so I know how you get down. You travel, you do a little bit of traveling now.
Okay.
When you ever put in on something and slept on the couch?
No.
I ain't never kicked my bread out.
For one, I tell you, I'm putting on something. Goddamn, we got the master suite anyway.
Come on now, because you probably paying for it. I know how you get down.
She should have came over here with what's your name?
Trail.
She should have came with Trail. We would have been in the master suite, girl.
Hey, my boy don't play, and the spread gonna be there. I'm talking about food for days. Oh, he don't play. My boy don't mess around. Let me finish though.
Okay.
So they gets back. He's still trying to get some, but the son done called him. She's irritated, like, nah. So she takes a little nap or whatever. Then he wakes up trying to ease the pants from the back down or whatever. She gave him the turnover now, the cold shoulder. Got cold on him. Nah, I ain't going down. Just take me get some eat. Take me home. He took her to get some eat and took her home.
So basically, they went from Myrtle Beach to his house, cold shoulder. Now get some eat. Now take home.
It went from sugar to shit fast. Yeah, basically. That's what happened.
So do you think she was wrong?
Hell no, he's an idiot. What is he doing? What are you doing?
She wasn't wrong.
You're doing what happened was
he was stupid.
He tried to do too much. He felt like he had to do too much instead of keeping it simple.
Yeah.
She wanted to just get in. She ain't looking for all that. You trying to romance and enjoy all that.
Exactly.
She wanted to just get it in. Ask the communication, people. Ask the lady what she wants.
No, what it was, he was trying to make love. She was trying to get fucked.
Exactly, but it's communication. If you asked the girl to talk to the girl, she would have told you that.
How did you get that?
It's a difference.
Because he's trying to take her to Myrtle Beach and doing all this romance. Nah.
But maybe he wanted to show out in front of his homeboys that he got a girl. Like
that's possible too, but I'm taking it to the house slinging that whoop. I'm putting it down. I'm going to take it to the house.
You take her to show him off, her off when they sleep.
They sleep. Yeah, at 2 a.m. On top of that.
He gotta wake him up. Hey, move.
Yeah, move out the way.
10 when you get up, you
don't even remember her.
Hey, when you going about your business.
She ain't here to see you, so you ain't paying no attention.
You feel me? Like, and it ain't, like, that's...
But my thing is, I have a question. Can I ask a question?
Yeah, you can.
Why do guys always present money when they're first meeting a girl?
Because that's what y'all looking for.
But that's tacky.
That's what y'all present. That's what y'all present. That excites y'all.
Tacky though.
Well, that's how we feel.
That's what y'all present to us. That's what we see.
I had a guy come up to me at the gas station, block me in. I was about to back up. He parks behind me and says, "Yo, what's up?" And I was like, "Listen, I just got off work. I'm straight." He pulls out a wad of money, shows me, and goes, "Oh, I'm known in these streets."
That's supposed to make you yeah.
What? Like, that's tacky.
Well, see, some girls who don't have money will jump at that. But the city girls, shout out city girls, Young Miami, JT.
But now if I tell you,
that paper girl,
give me $200 or give me some money, now I'm a gold digger, right? Now
that's what they gonna say, yeah.
Exactly. So, like, what is the point of doing?
But if you giving it up, I don't mind spending a little change myself.
But my thing is, I would rather get to actually know
it costs to be the boss.
Before you tell me, like,
I'm definitely the boss.
Know, like, you know what? I think he got money because he got a business mindset, or he's just really intelligent. Rather than you show me you got money, because now that's all I'm gonna want from you.
Is your money? Yeah.
And I feel like it's the same way with girls. If a girl is just halfway naked and stuff, niggas just don't want you for your body.
Yeah. They think because they're in the inbox that mean they want them. No, I want to screw you. That's what I want to do.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's all I want to do.
You're right though. Like, yeah, because you're right. 100%. Because that's what my wife is. Shout out to baby. Natasha, you know what I mean? Wilson, baby. Like,
shout out to the home team.
Yeah, that's how she was, you know what I mean? I ain't had shit, so I feel you. Know
that's what I'm saying. It's better to actually get to know somebody and actually know where their mind is at and see like if he got potential to actually like, you know what I mean? Because some people really just don't got it, and to me that don't mean there's nothing wrong with them. But I know people that really got money that's corny, and I'm like, I would never talk to him.
This is true.
He's corny. Like,
but some women who had their money together ain't looking for that. They just looking to get slunk, get that thing put to them good, and go on about your business.
Me.
Yeah.
Say, okay, there it is. But,
no, listen, good dick is hard to find.
Like I said though, but see, a guy probably would talk to you. He be trying to do all this extra stuff when he wouldn't need to take all that. See what I'm saying?
Exactly. Like
that's what I'm saying.
Away. Like
you gotta discuss it and communicate to know what's going on. You can't just assume stuff nowadays. That's what I'm saying.
But I just feel like guys need a different approach when it comes to women.
But the thing is, the era had changed though. Back in the day, it was different.
Yeah,
yeah. Women look different. Like they
totally different. They were because they wasn't as out. Y'all women now.
No,
y'all don't give a damn. Y'all out with it.
No.
Y'all out with it now.
I feel like women always wanted a man with money.
No, yeah. A whole decade ago, 2 decades ago, shit, we could be in the club. Just to tell you, we been in the club, picture booth, money everywhere. Now, man, we shitting money, pictures, shitting money, and all that. Now, I think we leave the club, man. We can get anybody we want. They got no club.
Anybody.
Just because we showed you that.
Yeah.
We ain't got to give you $1.
So you see, we got money and you going to roll.
I said back in the day. I ain't talking about now. I said a whole decade, 2 decades ago. This old, you know what I mean?
No.
We were younger. You feel me? Like we.
Wait, this is my thing. Listen, I went to the strip club not too long ago, right? It was a guy that was trying to get with me. He throwing money on all the strippers, right? Throwing money. His money fall on my head. I'm like, whoa, like what's going on over here? And then he tried to get me, and I'm just like, was that supposed to impress me?
Yes, you saw the dollar bills. The rain was on you.
But to
rain
me,
on me. And the rain was on you. You supposed to know what it is.
would say, here, baby, you want to throw this money? Like, or you can keep it or you can throw it.
Yeah.
To me, now, I would be like, oh, okay. Like, I definitely got to get with him.
Okay,
you know?
fellas, how you rope with me, and now you see that.
No, I'm just saying, like, you throwing all this money on the strippers to show me that you got money. Yeah. That really don't mean you got money, though. Like, I know people that be taking their homeboys' fucking money just to show that he got money in the club. Like, no, that's true.
That's true. It's true. You're right. You're right. I done seen it.
Absolutely.
Me too. I done see his homeboy slide him some money.
Absolutely.
Because he's standing there looking pitiful. Yeah. And it's just like, I see that. I saw that.
That caught you slipping.
Okay.
Well, that's going to about wrap it up for the day, people. We want to thank the beautiful Mr. Luna Ecstasy.
Thank you.
For coming on in and dropping them gems on y'all about the cosmetic surgery. That was very detailed and interesting, I tell you that. And it's a lot that goes into that. Yeah, you know.
I'm going to go through it again.
But, you know, hey, we appreciate her for coming on, you know, letting y'all know.
Let that go.
No. Hey, what? Hey, she tough with it.
She's a tough one.
Chef Trelly, my dog. My man.
Once again, y'all, 4808 Ramsey Street.
Come on now.
North Carolina, 28311.
Hey, get in there.
Well, I cook for the heart for y'all soul. I guarantee the blessing, man.
There it is.
Holla at me, man.
What's your hours?
Best soul food in the city.
Tuesday through Sunday. Tuesday through Saturday, 11 to 10. And Sunday, 1 to 7. Mondays we close. Okay. I gotta have one day to rest, y'all. Just give me one day.
Hey, there it is, baby. As always, I am the innovator, the emancipator, the originator, Jesse Mitchell. This has been Straight No Chase. I'm about it.